Hello, let's do Wordle number 1320 for Wednesday, January 29th. We're going to spin our member word wheel. Just an update on the wheel. One is I did try my best to find everyone's suggestions, but if you are a member and you suggested a word and you don't see it on here, feel free to comment again and hopefully I'll see it. I do know there was one that got caught by the filter and I approved it, but even after approving it, the comment didn't show up. So I'm not sure what happened to that. And I saw what the word was, and I think that's why it got hit by the filter. But I did not see who the person was. So you can try commenting that again, but I would recommend you just pick a different word so that the YouTube filter doesn't keep catching it. All right, so I'm going to give this a spin. All right, we're getting the good starts. There are some landmines on here, like pizza. I guess I should say the other thing I did is if you are a T2 member and you only suggested one word, I just added it twice. That way you have double chance of that getting picked. But if you would prefer to have two words on the wheel, feel free to replace one of them. Just leave me a comment. All right, so this was Steel, suggested by Demelza Snelders. That's a great name. All right, so let's start with Steel. All right, just an E. I'm going to stick that at the end. What do I want to do with an E at the end? I want to avoid guessing an R because I don't want to get hit by an ER trap here. I'm wondering about like, ooh, I think niche has already been the answer, but it feels like such a good word to guess. I might do it anyway. I can't think of like a good. It's surprisingly limited to put this E at the end. I could do a double E like verge. I mean, nerve worked out yesterday. A nerve could work out again. But I think without the E placed yet, I don't want to risk the R. Well, how about something like chive? Because if it is an ER word again, I'd like to know if there's a V in the word. So I think chive is going to work out well. I like that. All right, just an E again. I may have to go with an ER at this point. I mean, I could do some. I could guess money. Actually, that's not bad. That still avoids getting that R. I don't know if money's been the answer before, but all right. So there is an E fourth. It's really pointing towards ER at this point. So if it is ER, the big that's that center letter that you really got to worry about most of the time. We got rid of V. W is a very common one. Having a repeated R somewhere is also nasty, but I don't think I want to worry about that right now. The P in the middle is also usually tough. So we don't have A, I, or O though. So it's either a repeated E again. imagine if it was like newer, and if I just started with yesterday's word, I'd cut into two. But no, it's not newer because there's no N. All right, fewer. Sorry, yesterday was fever anyway. So maybe what do I want to do here? I think I will guess an ER word at this point. But unfortunately, I'm gonna have to put either an E or a U here. I'd like to know if it's UER. So I could guess something like purer to see if it has that double R. Furer, like someone's angry. Upper has already been the answer. I don't want to repeat the R at this point, but okay. Let's do maybe I'll repeat the E then. With the W, is there one of these left? Fewer. I might as well guess fewer. Imagine if it is. It is not. Okay, it is an ER word. Almost usually that would mean the U is there. What's actually left? I mean, we could repeat the R. It could be purer, which I thought of. Wow, 2 ERs in a row is nasty. I don't know if there's anything left other than purer. Is there like a RU word? Ruber, Ruger, Goober, Bugger, but I'm gonna go with pure because I don't know what else it would be. It's not pure. Oh, the U does not go second. Oh, I was thinking queer, but we know there's not two E's, and also there's not an E in the middle. Also U is not second. Okay, so I mean UER is not unheard of, but I don't think it's that. So I think U something ER. What would it be? I don't have very many letters left. Utter? Ooh. It could be utter. That would be utter madness. I think that's it. Please be utter. I don't want to lose my streak. Oh, phew. Okay. Wow. Okay. I don't know if I made good decisions or not. I guess the bot will tell me somewhat how I did. Um, wow. Yeah, I'm really interested in seeing the bot solve here. This was tough. Like, I don't even know if I thought of every word. Um, but yeah, let's check with the bot right away. So steel, I had just the yellow. It goes with bored or born. Bored being the best. That's a crazy word. I went with chive, not in the list. I'm not that surprised. But notice, oh, I guess some of these are ER words that it's going straight into, which is interesting. But notice if we go for the ER words, we do have a non 100% solve rate. Chive, also not 100% solve rate, apparently. Just yellow there. Utter, yeah, doesn't have too many letters in it. It would go with doyen or bendy, noyed, boned, ruined. Here's money. Money's tied for third, actually. Look, these are all the same. So I went with money, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I did. So that was good. E is in place. Utter has nothing else in it. Now it's not concerned about losing, but we do have 7 words left. It wants to go with rooter, which will completely tell you what's going on. Notice there are 41 unlikely words. What did I go with? I went with fewer. It does not like fewer. It likes utter and upper better. But let's type in fewer here. And we do have the ER. So we're down to 4 words, and it's still very much unconcerned. Purer is one of the words. In fact, we can just any of these words, and I'll give the other ones. That's kind of neat. Purer, rudder, utter, upper. Or which I would duper, puker, and urger. They're not uncommon words. They're just kind of unlikely ERs. I don't know. I feel like they could pick these words. Maybe not puker. I don't know. I went with purer, which was one of the options. And we were only utter, and there were no unlikelies either. So I was actually not in danger of losing with my path. Which is interesting. Let's look at its path from steel. It goes with bored, which is crazy. It does get the ER right away. And it gets the D, so it's gonna do very well here. There's still 20 words left though. It goes with dryer. We just get that. And then under instead of oh, it has a 1 and 3 to get it in 4. Otherwise it's gonna get it in 5. Okay. Because utter was tied for there were only 3 words left. Guess one of them is what it's saying. That's interesting because the N in ender still works well. Okay. Now from Saleh, it will be slightly different, but probably similar. We get the E in place already. So we're already worried about ER. When we have that, it always does pined, avoiding that ER right away. We do get the D. All right. Now we get order, which has that DER. And now it's only utter. Wow. Utter and 4 is very impressive. Okay. Utter madness, as I said. Well, did you... I hope there isn't someone who's watching me who lost to 2 ERs in a row, but I feel like there's going to be someone. But think of it this way. you lost a streak of 0, so just one day delayed to restart your streak. All right. And I'm sure there are lots of casualties today. There always are with ER words. 2 ERs in a row is just nasty. And how'd you do?